Do you guys know what cloud bread is? Of course you do. I'm late to the party, but I'm at the party and that's all that matters. I see cloud bread all over TikTok, all over YouTube. It's everywhere and it's been everywhere for a long time and I have never made it. So today we're making some cloud bread, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently. We're gonna make a cloud cookie. I was watching this video right here and the cloud bread she made looked really good, but one of the top comments was this right here. He added a little bit more sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract, and his cloud bread tasted like a cookie. So today, we're gonna do exactly that. It is gonna be high protein. It is gonna be really low in calories. Is this gonna satisfy the cookie craving? Would Santa approve of this? Let's find out. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're excited to make some cloud bread, hit that like button. And if you're not excited to make some cloud bread, put your finger at the dislike button, close your eyes, and then move your finger a little to the side and hit that like button. Let's get into this recipe. Cloud bread is super simple. It is 30 grams of sugar, but welcome to this channel. We're using erythritol monk fruit sweetener. This stuff is really good, and this stuff has 0 calories, unlike sugar, and we don't want those calories from sugar, so I'm gonna use this instead. We're also gonna use 3 eggs, but just the egg whites from them, so I'm gonna separate those, and 10 grams of cornstarch. That is for a regular cloud bread, but since we're making a cloud cookie, we're gonna add a few things. I like chocolate. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, special dark always. We're gonna add a ton of vanilla extract. Cookies have a strong vanilla flavor, and I'm gonna add a ton of this to make sure that cookie taste comes out. And because the sweeter the better, and sweet cookies are the best cookies, I don't wanna use more of this because this is a 1-to-1 sugar replacement. So I'm gonna use a packet of artificial sweetener to get that sweetness up since this is so concentrated. And I'm worried that using more of this would mess up the ratios. But those are all the ingredients, so let's get mixing. Am I focused? I'm getting nightmares from not being focused from the last video, but I got my big bowl here. Let's crack these eggs. I'm gonna put the egg yolks in here and feed them to my dog.
What the heck?
It got on my t-shirt. The egg yolk does not want to leave the egg white. Okay, this is gonna take forever. I will see you guys in a little bit when I crack these 2 other eggs, because otherwise we will be here for the next hour. Egg yolks and egg whites have been dismantled. I have all the egg whites in here, so I'm gonna whip these up with an electric blender. I can't find the other stick for this, so there's supposed to be 2 sticks, but only 1 blending stick is going in, or what is a whisk? This isn't a whisk, right? Because it's like a stick, so it's a blending stick. I'm gonna whip this up. So I have to slowly incorporate these as I'm whisking the egg white. So I have 30 grams of sugar, or 30 grams of sugar-free sugar right here. The sugar replacement is in this bowl. And then I have 10 grams of cornstarch in this bowl. The egg whites have just started to get frothy, which means I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. Whisk. Looks incorporated. The other third goes in. It is getting super frothy, so I'm gonna add the rest of the sugar. Whisk. All right, I'm gonna start adding the cornstarch in, and I'm gonna sift this in. This is starting to look like a cloud. I feel like I'm in the sky right now. Cornstarch is in. Look at this. So this is looking like some stiff peaks. You know how clouds don't fall out of the sky? This does not fall off the spatula. So now's a good time for me to add this artificial sweetener to make this sweeter. So I'm gonna sprinkle this in. So the artificial sweetener is in. Now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Of course I got my food scale because come on, it has to make an appearance in every video. Because we added cocoa and it might make things a little bit bitter, I'm gonna add another packet of this artificial sweetener. I'm gonna fold this in. Look at that, it smells really good in here. I think it just smells like cocoa powder though, because I love the smell of cocoa. I'm gonna add some vanilla extract now, and I'm just gonna go beat this with the whisk. I learned this the hard way because I was using peppermint extract. I was trying to go drop by drop, and I poured a bunch in, and my food tasted like toothpaste. instead of ripping off that little seal that comes in when you get an extract, just take a push pin, push a hole in it, and then you can just squeeze it in and it'll just drop out. You don't have to ever worry about spilling anything. Pro tip, don't learn it the hard way, and do not learn it using peppermint extract like I did, because your food will taste like straight toothpaste. I'm gonna taste this right now. Okay, you know what that tastes like? It tastes like a really, really bad version of the best box brownie mix, which is those Ghirardelli brownies. Oh my God, with the fudge pack, like those were insane. This has a very slight reminiscence of those brownies. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it kind of does. Stiff peaks, you see that? You see that peak? You see that peak? It's stiff. We all love a good stiff peak. Let's put this on some parchment paper and bake it. That is tasting really good. I can eat that by itself. I don't know if that's dangerous for me. I'm debating if I should add another packet of sweetener just because it is sweet, but I don't know if the eggy taste will come out more after I bake it, and I want to be sure that it doesn't, so I'll add one more packet. We are 3 packets of artificial sweetener in. This better taste like a cookie or at least sweet. I'm just gonna fold this in. Which does not mean beat this thing to death, it just means fold. Lift. Up and around. I'm a chef, guys. I'm kidding. Satisfying. If this is good, it's gonna be insane because look at the volume on this thing. God, that tastes good. Look at this. I'm gonna add chocolate chips, of course, which I froze because this is gonna be done for 25 minutes and I'm just gonna put the chocolate chips on top. I didn't want them to burn. I don't know if that happens. I was just a little bit worried. So I froze it so they would melt slower. This is looking so good. This is looking like a cloud cookie. I'm gonna throw this in the oven, 350 degrees for 25 minutes, and let's see exactly what happens. The batter tasted good. This smells good. I like chocolate chips, so I'm hoping this does not taste like a fluffy egg white omelet with a little bit of chocolate. This is some good batter. I'm not kidding. When I was a kid, I would always lick the brownie batter, cookie batter, cake batter, does not matter what batter. Whatever we were baking, I would always make sure I didn't clean out the bowl completely because I want to have the raw batter and lick it clean. Will it get me sick? I hope not. I'd like to think this is a way of building my immune system. Look at this thing. It is massive. I didn't leave it in for the full 25. This is 22 minutes in, and I took it out because the edges started to look like they were getting a little crispy, a little burnt. I could smell a little bit of a burning smell in my house, and so I knew I didn't want to push it anymore. For the first 5 minutes of baking, the entire kitchen smelled like an egg. Like, it straight up smelled like I was making omelets. But then, after 5 minutes, that smell went away, and then it started smelling like cookies and like actual bakery, pastry vibes, you know what I mean? This is deflating, what the heck? What should I do? Should I let it cool for a little bit? I made coffee. I made coffee to enjoy it with this cookie. There's no coffee in here. I drank it all. There's a little drop, but now it's gone. So sad. I don't know if I should have another cup. This is number 5 of the day already. And I don't want to have the next cup right now just because I want to save it for the night. Yeah, I'm not going to make another cup. But like, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, what is wrong with me? I make this cup of coffee. I make it just to have it with this cookie because, come on, coffee, cookie, it works like a charm. And then I was sipping on it. And then the next thing you know, it's not there anymore. This is not stuck. No way. There's no way this is stuck. It's stuck. It's parchment paper. Parchment? How do things stick on parchment? I'm gonna peel this off. Do not worry. Patience is key. I'm slowly gonna peel it off. Maybe I should have sprayed this with a little bit of oil spray. But hey, you live and you learn. Look at that. No big deal. No big deal. We're good. We're good. I'm excited to try this thing. Let's try it out. Should I rip it? I don't want to rip it. I want to bite it. I'll rip it for you guys. Okay, it's literally gonna fall. That was such a bad rip. I'm so sorry. Look at that inside. Let's try this thing. What the? That is so interesting. This is good. Does it taste like a cookie? How long have you been dieting? That's the question. If you've been dieting for a really long time, this might taste like a cookie, but you might need to get checked. The texture is nothing like a cookie, but if I close my eyes, it kind of tastes like a brownie. It's good though. I'm enjoying it. Okay, this is good. Not like cookie. I use these chocolate chips. They are super good. These are my favorite chocolate chips I've ever tried. They don't have sugar in it, and literally they taste so much better than sugar-filled chocolate chips. I don't know why. I like dark chocolate, and these are really dark and rich. That's probably why. Okay, this is good. I'm definitely gonna make this again. You need the sweetness. Okay, so does this taste like eggs? I would say no. I'm not getting an eggy taste. I think it's because I added those artificial sweetener packets. I'm enjoying this right now. I wonder how this would taste cold. I guess it's kind of time consuming to make because you gotta whip everything up. But if you're not recording, you can do it really quickly. If you are in the mood for cookies, this might just satisfy that cookie craving. But if you're in the mood for like brownies or just a chocolatey dessert, this will for sure satisfy it because it tastes really good. It tastes sweet. It's so airy. It's good. Let me show you the layers. And then listen to this. You see how there's distinct layers? And listen to this. The edges are crispy, just like a regular cookie, which is crazy. You saw those layers, right? There's like a middle, soft, moist part, and then there's like an outer and a bottom layer that are more crispy. And that's what reminds me of a cookie or a brownie. You know that skin, the brownie skin? It's kind of similar to that. I'll let this cool down, right? So as I'm eating it, it's tasting better and better. So I would say, don't eat it when it's super warm straight out of the oven. Let it sit for a little bit because it's getting a little bit crispier. Make this. This is good. Approved. I'm enjoying this so much more than I thought. The more I eat it, the better it tastes. For sure, make this. Comment down below what you think of this recipe. Make it, try it out, and let me know what you think because I would love to know. DM me pictures. I love when you guys make recipes that I make and let me know what you think, especially when I get DMs on Instagram with pictures of recipes that you guys made of mine. I save all of them. It makes me so happy. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm gonna finish this cookie without the coffee, sadly, and I will see you all in the next video.